To add a Google Drive assignment link into Canvas, when you are creating an assignment page, under submission type, instead of no submission, you want to select external tool. You're going to choose find, and you're going to scroll down, and you want to select Google Assignments. You do not want to select Google Docs Cloud Assignment. This is the old version and not as interactive. You want to select Google Assignments. When you do this, it's going to ask you to link your Google account. It may come up automatically if you're already signed in, or you will have to sign into this account. We can continue. When students go into a Google Drive assignment in Canvas, they will see a similar view, and they can either click on the one automatically with their name or simply click on the Open Assignment button. It's going to open up the assignment again, and then they can click on the document name, which has their name put in front. And in this case, it was just a blank document for the students to add their writing. And again, the advantage of doing this is I can take a live look at my students' progress on their work, and I can provide feedback, I can leave comments, I can have both in-person and asynchronous conversations with my students. Even in cases where you're doing one-on-one in-person writing conferences, it's still an advantage to use the Google commenting that you will see, because it serves as a checklist to the students so they don't have to remember everything that you tell them in your meeting. When the student leaves the document, it's saved in their drive, and they can go back and continue working later. Here we can see another assignment. In the top left, you'll notice it has the student's name in front of the title that you have given it. So every name is automatically added to the assignment, so you can easily tell which student you are looking at, regardless of the view you are in. So the student is doing a bit of work here, and when they decide that they are finished the assignment, they can submit it directly through Canvas. You won't need them to submit it for you to view, which you will see in a minute, but here you can see that the assignment can be submitted. They have their name, they select submit, and it will provide them with a confirmation that it is available to the instructor for grading and for feedback. Now that we've seen how students access the Google Drive assignments, we can look at some of the teacher features available. So when I'm in this assignment, I can see that I have two students, in this case our outstanding staff, that have submitted the documents. And to test, I graded one of the documents to see the result. Now, as I said before, it's very important that the total points that you set in the Google Drive assignment, when you go into edit the assignment, match in Canvas. You need to ensure that the points in Canvas assignment match the settings that you create in the Google Drive assignment as well. So now that both of those are the same, the Google grading will sync perfectly with your Canvas gradebook. So again, I can see the students that have submitted here. When I go into grade the assignment, I can click on my next document, and we'll look at some of the features available. So I'll be able to have full access to the document submitted. I can highlight text, and I can add comments, just like you can in Google Drive itself. So you can leave great feedback for your students embedded right into the document. Additionally, I can perform the grading here on the right side. And again, this will sync perfectly with Canvas. And you can leave overall feedback for the student. Another additional feature available in Google is the comment bank. And by using the comment bank, I can have pre-created comments that I'm using here that I can easily copy and paste directly into the comments. So by using this, you can create some standard comments that you might be using for a particular assignment, as well as your own personalized comments in the document. So these are some great features available from the grading perspective. Now, another feature offered with the new Google Drive assignment is the fact that you can take a live look at students in progress. So in Canvas, I only see the submitted documents. But if I go to my Drive, you will find, once you've created this, a folder called Assignments. If I open up Assignments, I will see every course I've added this app to. And when I navigate into that course, I will see every assignment that I've tagged it with. And in this case, it is the Google Drive test. To have quick access, you may want to consider starring active assignments that you're using so that you can easily get to it much faster with your starred feature in Drive. When I open up that folder, I will see every assignment that has been opened by the students. So in this case, if I take a dive into a particular assignment, you'll notice that it's automatically added the name of the student user in front of the document title that you used. And now I have a live look at the writing. So I don't need to wait for students to submit their writing or submit their projects for me to give feedback. I can still come in here and I can leave comments for the students. And with commenting features, there can be back and forth conversation between you and the students. Every comment has an opportunity for reply, so students can ask for clarification. They can check it off to resolve that they have done it. And all of these comments are banked and saved, so you can even see how students are using or not using the feedback you've provided. Keep in mind this Google Drive assignment is not just for Google Docs, but it works for Slides and all the other apps embedded into Drive. So these are just some of the advantages of using the Google Drive assignment system or external tool that you can use in the Canvas assignments. Lastly, you'll see here when you open SpeedGrader, it does not work. So the grading needs to take place in this Google menu that I showed you, but it has a lot of the similar features to SpeedGrader, as well as the comment bank. And up here in the top left, I can easily scroll between all the students that have submitted. So it's a fast, easy way to grade all of your classes. And finally, again, these grades will sync directly to the Canvas gradebook.